Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's extremely easy to go from credit to debit and more debit because sometimes we find it difficult to differentiate between what we want and what we need, and that makes it extremely difficult for us to save. Most people struggle with saving because once the money enters, oh, I can spend on this, I can spend on that, I need this, I need that, but most of the times the things we need are actually very few. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things I no longer spend money on to increase my savings. Sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm spending so much on this. Do I need this? Can I survive without this? But it doesn't mean that I'm compromising so much on living. Let's get the video started. So the first thing that I start spending money on is investing in things that I don't understand or don't make logical sense to me. See, I'm someone who loves investing. Back in the days, there was this thing called MMM. It was a Ponzi scheme. I didn't know as of then. Made a lot of money from that program, but I also lost a lot of money because I truly did not understand very well what was going on. So I was just putting money because when you put, you cash out. When you put, you cash out. So I've told myself that if I don't understand anything, even when it comes to cryptocurrency, stocks. I remember when shit coins were flowing all over. I didn't really understand what some of them were doing, but because I thought I'll be making quick money, I was investing. So if you're one of those people who still think of investing and then you want to invest on things you don't understand because someone told you you're going to make so amount in 2 days or you're going to make 300% in 1 week. If you do not understand what is going on, do not invest your money because you would lose that money. You would have probably invested it in something that you understand that makes sense to you. Going forward, anything that I don't understand, I've not made proper research on, I'm not spending money on that. And that has really saved me a lot of coins because back when I was investing on everything and anything in cryptocurrency, in as much as I was making money in some areas, the money I was losing was almost cancelling the interest that I was making in reasonable investment. So if you're someone that jumps quickly on anything that comes to investing without doing your own proper research, without understanding what's going on, how this investment makes sense to you, I have stopped doing that. The second one is buying products in bulk. I know that sometimes when you want to save money, you buy in bulk. It doesn't mean that I don't buy things that I need in bulk that I know that I would finish quickly. Let's say, for example, I buy things in bulk weekly, which is buying food that I need this week. So before, if you ask my friends, they will tell you that if Tuski wants to buy something, she will buy something, maybe 100 of it at once. I used to be that person. I remember back in university, my friend Raji and I can remember us buying up to like 10 lipsticks at once because we felt it was cheaper. We are going to use it for the whole year. The truth is a lie. I don't even think that I used up to 3 of those lip gloss and lipsticks. I cannot remember using up to 3 because I got tired of them. Buying bulky products for long term, 1, you can grow out of it. 2, it could expire. And 3, you might find something better. So now that you've bought it in bulk, in your head you think you might have saved a lot of money. But in retrospect, you've actually wasted a lot of money. If you had probably bought just one, used it and then later on realized that, oh, the quality is not good, or I don't need it, or even find one that is cheaper for you, or find one that has more quality. So if you're someone like me who believes that buying things in bulk save you money, please revisit all the things you bought in bulk. Were you able to finish using all of them without throwing some away or without some expiring? If I'm buying things in bulk now, I ask myself, would you finish this in so time? Do you need all of this at once? If the answer is no, I'm cancelling it out. This brings me to the third one, which is buying things on sales. God, guys, they've deceived me a lot. See this sales thing? I'm not saying that I don't buy things on sales, but just because things are on sales doesn't mean I have to buy them. Now, there's this psychology that happens, like when you see things on sale, you think, oh, let me get this because I'm getting it cheaper. Next time I see it, it might be double the price. Sometimes you don't even need that thing, so you're wasting money because you think that, oh, I'm going to buy it now that is on sale. There are some things that I have bought on sales. Yes, they were cheaper, but I never got to use them. So that is a waste of money. Because something is on sale doesn't mean that you need it. So I buy things that I need. If I'm lucky to find them on sales, that works for me. So if something is on sale and I don't need it, I don't buy it. Can you survive without it? If I can survive without it and I don't need it immediately, I no longer buy it. I'm learning to understand the difference between my need and my want. This brings me to the next one, which is eating out regularly. So most of the times I used to order out Chicken Republic. Oh my god, that's your 500 naira food. So we used to order out a lot. And even when we came here initially, I struggled to order out. But when I now found a particular food that I loved, trust me, I started ordering out almost every time. But then I got to realize that sometimes the food I even make at home is healthier and better. I know that, yes, some days I treat myself. It doesn't mean that I don't go out to eat. I go out to eat, but these days I cook more at home because it's way cheaper for me. Like there are some weeks that 40-50 euros of things that I buy from the grocery store can take me for a weekly meal prep, and I can have my breakfast, lunch and dinner, as compared to when you go out to eat a meal you could pay like 30 euros or 40 euros. Imagine doing that almost every day. That is wasting of money. For me, it can be different for you. Maybe someone who doesn't know how to cook, or someone who just loves a particular type of food. If it works for you, fine. I'm not saying it's bad, but for me, I waste so much money on that. The next one is I stopped using too many products. I started doing skincare. When I started doing skincare, you know this thing when something is new, it's very exciting. There's this my friend that is into skincare. She's very good. Once she does videos or something, I'll just go, oh, she bought this, let me go and buy this. And then I'll have a lot of skincare products. Even when it comes to makeup, a lot of products that I don't really need, but I buy them because I see people using them. The truth is, I only wear makeup mostly when I'm shooting videos or once in a while when we're going out. Most of the times, I'm on my natural face. I can go a whole month without makeup. So why am I buying a large number of products that I basically do not need? If you're someone who also is into owning too many products, you realize that at the end of the day, you're throwing out a lot of them because you don't end up using them. Either they've gotten out of style, or they've expired, or you no longer enjoy the product. If you're someone that does this, go back and check all the things that you have in large quantity. What are some of the things that you don't use again, but you spend so much money on them? So doing this has also saved me a lot of money. I tell myself, you have to finish this. Before, almost every month too, I used to buy perfume. But then I told myself, your rack is full. Make sure you take out maybe 5 or 6 before you're buying a new one. So I have to finish a product before I buy another one. Which brings me to the next one, too many subscriptions. Ah, God, guys, if you see the subscriptions I had to cancel because in my head, I need it, I need that, I need that. But at the end of the day, you realize that there is just so much you can watch, or there is just so much subscriptions that you can use. Because I track all my expenses. Every month I check, this subscription, did you use it? If you didn't use it, I'm pausing it, I'm canceling it. I have a list of all the subscriptions that I pay for. If I've not used it for a month, I'm pausing you. I'll only unpause you when I need you. So check out your subscriptions that you've been paying for, a lot of them. When last did you use them? If you're someone who is paying for Netflix and a month, 2 months, you've not watched it, you can pause it and save that $10, $15. You can use it and channel the money into something else. The next one is books. I'm someone who loves to read, and all thanks to audiobooks, now I can listen to them. I know before you come for me, I know that some people love using hard copy. I don't really care if it's hard copy or not hard copy. So because of that, I've bought over 20 or 30 books. If you ask me where those books are, I have no idea. If I relocated to Germany, oh God, I used to buy books, fiction and non-fiction. I used to buy them. I cannot tell you where those books are. Because of that, I have subscribed to an app that has almost every book I want to read. So with just every month of $10, I get access to as many books as possible. It has saved me a lot of money instead of buying every single book. I don't need the physical copy. I can read with audio, I can read with ebook. So because of that, I've told myself, stop buying this until you need it. If I don't need the physical copy, I'm not buying it. Which then brings me to the last one, which is spending money on just in case. And what this means is your friend is buying it. Oh, let me just buy it just in case I need it. I'm no longer doing just in case. Just in case makes you spend so much money. Oh, let me buy this coat just in case it starts raining. Oh, let me buy this shoe just in case I need it someday. If you don't need it now, if you can live without it, you're not spending money on it, the man. That's what I always tell myself. So guys, I used to spend money on just in case a lot of times. Maybe my friend has bought this shoe. I'll be like, maybe there is an occasion. Which occasion? There is no occasion. I don't even really go out like that. So these are some of the things that I have gone through and written down that we are no longer going to spend money on this. Some days I forget, some days I fall off, but I always remind myself constantly that you need to stop spending money on things that you don't need so that you can save more and use the money to either invest in things you understand or give yourself comfort or pay for experience, other than buying things that you will throw away or you don't even understand. So let me know for you, what are some of the things that you no longer spend money on? Another thing that used to help me a lot is that I track every single expenses I make as little as 10 cents. So at the end of the month, I'm doing retrospection and like, too much money here, too much money in this category, cut down. So with that, I'm minimizing my expenses and saving more money, reducing cost for for myself as well. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.